Every day, the average person has about 60,000 thoughts. Most of them are the same as yesterday. Some are helpful, reminders, ideas, flashes of insight. But most are like mental background noise, automatic, repetitive, and often negative. But what are thoughts, really? At their core, thoughts are the brain's way of interpreting, predicting, and responding to the world. They're electrochemical signals, patterns created by memory, emotion, and perception. We often think of them as private and internal, but they're shaped more than we realize by the world around us. Let's rewind to where this begins. From childhood, we're surrounded by language. We hear our parents' voices, their beliefs, their judgments. Slowly, that external voice becomes our own. That's why so many of our thoughts, especially the self-critical ones, don't really belong to us. They're inherited, absorbed, and automated. Over time, we develop what psychologists call cognitive schemas, mental frameworks that shape how we interpret everything. If someone grows up feeling unworthy, their thoughts will reflect that belief, even in neutral situations. They didn't text back must mean they hate me. Not because that's true, but because the mind is constantly looking for evidence to support what it already believes. This is why cognitive distortions like overthinking, catastrophizing, black and white thinking are so common. Our thoughts aren't always logical. They're biased by emotion, past trauma, and fear. And yet, we believe them without question. That's where mindfulness and psychology intersect. Practices like cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, teach us to become aware of thoughts, challenge them, and replace them. Buddhism, too, teaches that thoughts are like clouds, temporary and ever-changing. The key is not to get lost in them, but to observe them. Here's a simple analogy. Imagine your mind as a movie theater. Your thoughts are the film playing on the screen. Most people are glued to the seat, fully immersed in the drama. But you can stand up, walk back, and realize you're not the movie, you're the observer. Some of the world's greatest thinkers understood this. Marcus Aurelius wrote in his Meditations, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Carl Jung believed that until we understand the unconscious patterns in our mind, they will shape our lives without us knowing. Modern neuroscience agrees the more aware you are of your thoughts, the more power you have to change your life. So the real question isn't, what are you thinking? It's, are your thoughts thinking you, or are you thinking your thoughts? Because when you learn to create space between yourself and your thoughts, you create freedom. And in that freedom lies the power to change your mind and your life.